Hello, creators. Thank you for dropping by. Before we get started, please hit that like and subscribe button. It helps out the channel and it helps us get discovered and helps us grow. So today's thought is an old thought that's been around since we were kids, and I'm sure most of you know what the golden rule is, and you've heard it in school, and you've heard it in life, you've heard it everywhere. It's basically treat others the way you want to be treated. And why is this important? Because sometimes we get so caught up in our lives, we get caught up in what's going on in our life and things that are happening, that we have a tendency to lose a little bit of our social awareness. We lose a little bit of the people around us and what they may be going through. And sometimes we forget that other people have feelings and maybe having difficulties, and we just shut down or shut them off, and we become a little bit brusque or short with other people. And I'm not talking about height. And we forget that other people, the people around us, the people in our lives, the people that we interact with, the people that we encounter in our days are going through difficulties as well. That person that you may run into this in the supermarket, they may be going through a life crisis and they're putting on a brave face. And sometimes your kind word, your kind gesture can make all the difference for someone during a moment of difficulty. It's hard to tell because most people put up a facade and they don't wear their emotions on their sleeves. So you don't really know. But a good rule of thumb, a good rule to live by is treat others the way you want to be treated. So be polite, be kind. It's hard. It's really hard, especially in the city I live, right? Because everyone's moving at the pace of everything has to get done yesterday. But if you take a moment to slow down just a little and realize the same way you have bills to pay, situations that are going on, family members that may be ill, excuse me, um, problems, crises, difficulties, same way you have these, the people around you, the people that you encounter have them as well. And sometimes much worse than you can imagine or beyond what you could imagine. And if we forget that that happens, we have a tendency to act like it doesn't matter. I'm busy. I got to get this done. We dehumanize people. We strip away what makes people unique and what makes people worthy of empathy. So it's really important to take a step sometimes, and in our daily interactions with other people and even within your family. This is key because even parent to child, this is important because we have a tendency to think, well, I make their lives perfect, I make their lives great. What could they possibly be having that's making their life difficult? But think back to when you were a kid and when you were a child, and you had the things that occurred in your life seemed to be the entire world was crumbling, even though it wasn't. Because when you're a child, things can be magnified. What seems like nothing to an adult could be a complete world ender to a child. And you have to realize that they things get magnified at that age, and you have to be compassionate. You have to think about, okay, I don't think this is a big deal, but they think it's a big deal, and I have to have that kind of empathy because I was a child once. And we have a tendency to forget what these things are, what's going on when we get older, because our concerns are making sure everything, the larger picture is in place and everything larger is fine, so they can have their meltdowns in their worlds, right? And so we have to treat them the way we want to be treated. A kind word, kind gesture, giving them the space that they need. And that's not just a child. I mean, it's anyone around you. You don't want to be going around like an ogre, just a grouch all over the place. Treat people with kindness. You see people in the street, and let me say, this isn't, it's hard to do in my city because my city is known for just being go, go, go. But say good morning occasionally. Just stop. Hey, what a great day. This is a wonderful day today. Look at that weather is awesome. What do you think? And then you can keep going. Maybe that small gesture, that small reaching out made that person feel seen, and that's all they needed. Above all things, today, be uncommon. Have a great day.